Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses. And basically I'm making this video. It's not about fatherhood at all. But I just have a couple thoughts on this topic. A lot of people say if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. But a lot of the times you need to just jump in to things, to start things without any preparation at all. That's one of the topics that's touched on in the 50th law. And in my experience, you know, um, that a lot of the times prevents you from learning what you need to learn, and it prevents you from being properly traumatized. Muscle growth comes from the muscles being broken down, from them being injured, from them being ripped up and fucked up, and you healing them with protein and sugar and water and whatever the fuck else. And you know, one of the homies, I'm not gonna say his name, he advised me to have a child. And I cursed him for that. I cursed him. I'm not saying I sat down and like actually cursed him, but I'm thinking like this bitch ass nigga, why the fuck would he tell me to have a child? Blah blah blah. Why would you wish a child on somebody who doesn't want a child? Why would you wish a child on somebody, especially with my type of personality? And that really fucked me up. I was like, alright, I'm done with this nigga, bro. This nigga's obviously definitely not my friend. If you're wishing on me that I have a child and you advise me to have a child, like what if I actually took your advice and consciously went out and tried to impregnate bitches? But after Jimmy was born, I realized the message that he was giving me. You know, thank you for watching. And sometimes you just need to just start shit. You don't need to be ready for everything. You can't control every fucking thing. Control the controllables. Yes, I hate using that because that's the mindset and the mind state of a lot of people who have done me harm, and a lot of people who do harm to this country and to this world every fucking day. But you gotta let go sometimes, man. Sometimes you just have to jump in. Sometimes being ready is the wrong thing to be at the time. Being unprepared, being underprepared, being underslept, not having enough to eat, sometimes that is necessary to win. Sometimes it is. And Jimmy is human. He's not all positive. He's not all negative. He doesn't affect me in either one of those predominantly. He hasn't made my life 100% better. He hasn't made it 100% worse. Yes, I have a lot less freedoms. Yes, I have to put him before myself, which before him I really hated even thinking that I would have to do some shit like that eventually. No matter if this person is my wife, my best friend, my family member, Aaron Moses is always going to fucking come first. Aaron Moses is always going to take care of himself primarily and not have to worry about another motherfucker, because I'm not going to have kids till I'm like 32. If I don't have kids by 32, I'm not having kids. That was my mentality. But I got out of jail, found out Liz was pregnant. I was frustrated, because I really didn't want that. I didn't even know exactly what being a father meant or what responsibilities came with parenthood. Got fucking females telling me they want me to have their child and all this shit, and I'm just not thinking too much about it. But I wasn't ready to not be a criminal anymore. I wasn't ready to not drink anymore. I wasn't ready to not think about myself first, only, primarily, my business, my fucking YouTubers, my everything. I wasn't ready for that shit. I wasn't ready to have a family and have people around me that I have to consider. And hey, if I spend all my money on this, whatever, I'll just get it back. If I spend all my money on dumb shit, now my son's not gonna have diapers. He's not gonna have wipes. He's not gonna have air conditioner. He's not gonna have all these other things. I wasn't ready to start thinking like that, bro. I mean, to be totally honest, if it wasn't for Jimmy, I would definitely have been in prison or hurt or done a lot more shit that I can't even predict. I was trying to, before his existence, yes, I was trying to go to college. I was trying to fucking, you know, do what I wanted to do. I wasn't constantly working on myself, but that was certainly in my plans. I was not planning on having all these fucking responsibilities and adjusting my lifestyle. Now I have 2 to 3 years, to turn my life around to make sure he doesn't inherit a lot of the foolishness that goes on in my mind, my body, and my soul. Now I have to change that shit. Or he's gonna fucking manifest all of my foolishness into the world double time. Because he's younger than me, because he's more powerful than me, and because 9 times out of 10, by the time he's 26, he's gonna be more wise and intelligent than me, and he's actually gonna have a fucking father. So he's gonna be something that I cannot be right now. But my message to you is, I mean, to the person who's recommended that I have a child, just know, bro, if a lot of things between a lot of, when was that? That was about May. From May to May, if anything bad happened to you, bro, a lot of the times, I'm not saying I'm not fucking God, I'm not all powerful, but because you made that statement to me, I apologize if anything happened negatively on my behalf because of my own negativity towards you. But, you know, I could say thank you. I don't want to say thank you, but because I didn't have him on purpose, he wasn't planned. But I totally understand what you're saying. When Jimmy was first born, I tried my hardest to resist any fucking changes. I didn't want to be that person. Oh, if it wasn't for my son, I'd be in jail. I'd be dead and blah blah blah. I stopped drinking because of my son. I stopped smoking cigarettes because of my son. I didn't want that, bro. I didn't want a spiritual catalyst. I didn't want a Jesus in my life. I didn't want my son to be my AaroniMoses. I wanted to be AaroniMoses all by my goddamn self. But yeah, of course, whatever. I can thank my son for me not being in prison and dead and, drinking 4 or 5 times a week. Thank you, Jimmy. I wanted to do it by myself, but sometimes we all need a little help. I It sucks to say, man. I mean, my ego is expressing that it really sucks to say that I didn't do it all by myself. I didn't make it out of the negativity that I made it out of all alone. And I'm not ignoring you guys. Thank you. You helped me get my bands up. I really appreciate you watching, bro. Thank you for giving me that message. I'm a legend. Thank you, and Jimmy. Well, yeah, you guys got to thank Jimmy too, because a lot of this shit comes from me not being prepared for him to be born. Besides the fact that I didn't want to be anybody's fucking dad. I didn't want to have to fucking put people in front of me. I didn't want to have to think about other people besides the YouTubers. And now I have this child. He was born fucking 2 weeks earlier than we thought. He wasn't 2 weeks early biologically. A doctor fucked up and did the wrong calculations as far as his birthday. He was born 2 weeks early on paper, not biologically. But besides that, I was about to turn. I was like, man, I'm gonna just turn up, turn up, turn up, and then I'm gonna be sober for a week. Get in the studio, drop some shit, fucking get his little baby bed thing, carriage or whatever the fuck it's called, all nice and have it smelling good in here, blah blah blah. I had to do that shit the same day we came back from the hospital. And I was drunk as shit when he was born, and I was drunk when I drove Liz to the hospital when he was born. Which I don't think that's funny. I don't think it's cool. I was in the studio. I didn't know she was gonna go into labor. But whatever the case is, man, stop being scared, bro. Stop waiting on the perfect opportunity. Stop saying, "Oh, I'm gonna look for a girlfriend when I get a job," because girls don't like broke ass niggas. I'm gonna look for a job when, um, when I can get a suit. I'm gonna do this. I can't be happy until I have $1 million, bro. Whatever you wanna do that shit now, bro. Cause you can't wait for the perfect opportunity. Because there's no such thing as the perfect opportunity, bro. If you go to college right now for fucking 10 years, you get out, you're not gonna make fucking $1 million the first year. You're still gonna be living in your parents' house for like 2 years, paying off all these motherfucking debts and doing all kind of retarded shit. Actually, you know what? I don't know how that shit goes. That was very vague, and I don't even know exactly what careers don't pay you as soon as you're done with fucking college. I know my mom went to college for fucking more than she went to college for 4 years, and we still didn't have our own crib till I was 11. I know that much. So, don't wait for the perfect opportunity. The opportunity's now. If you don't want to be happy until you get 1 million subscribers on Facebook. You don't want to be happy. You're not going to be happy until you're a drug lord. You're not going to be ready to start getting bitches and start making moves until you have, $10,000 in the bank. That's lame, bro. That's lame. Be happy, make the decision, do what you gotta do. Money, bitches, no bitches, friends, no friends, car, no car. Do it, man. Start what you want to start right now. Because if you don't, then a lot of unexpectancies. Things will push you in that direction, and resistance is only gonna make the situation more negative, and you're just gonna fuck more shit up. All right, that's it, man. It's AaroniMoses. I'm going live. What time is it? I'm gonna go. Damn. All right, I'm gonna go live in 10 minutes. Again, talking about you know, shit we talk about. All right, man. It's AaroniMoses. Check my SoundCloud out. Peace.